3 days, one story, one act of love that changed everything. That's what the Triduum is. But almost no one experiences it that way. We break it up, we rush through it, we miss the connection. And in doing that, we miss the power. Today, I'll show you how these 3 days are actually one single movement, and how understanding that can completely transform your prayer, your suffering, and your hope. You are watching Pine Tree Catholic, where we explore the beauty, richness, and depth of the Catholic faith. I'm Kim, and if you find value in this video, I would appreciate you liking it. Comment down below what has drawn you deeper into your faith this Lent, and subscribe to join us as we continue to explore the wide range of topics within Catholicism. And with that, let's dive in. The word Triduum simply means 3 days, but these are not just any 3 days. They are the holiest days of the entire church year, beginning on the evening of Holy Thursday and reaching their climax at Easter Vigil, and then eventually culminating in the joy of Easter Sunday. But here's something many people don't realize. The Triduum is not just 3 separate celebrations. It is one single mystery unfolding over 3 days. One continuous liturgy, one act of love, one movement from sacrifice to silence to resurrection. The Catechism of the Catholic Church tells us, the Church celebrates the Paschal mystery, the passion, death, and resurrection of Christ, not as something in the past, but as something we are drawn into now. As St. Augustine reminds us, we celebrate not only a past event, but a present mystery. This is the key. The Triduum is not about watching, it's about participating. The Triduum begins in a room, a table, bread, wine, and love that is about to reveal itself completely. In 1 Corinthians 11, St. Paul recounts the moment. This is my body, which is for you. This cup is the new covenant in my blood. Jesus doesn't just talk about love, he gives himself completely, totally, forever. And in that moment, the Eucharist is born. The Catechism of the Catholic Church teaches, at the Last Supper, our Savior instituted the Eucharistic sacrifice of his body and blood. This is not just a symbol, it's not a memory. This is Jesus really present. And then he does something shocking to the disciples. In John 13, the Lord of the universe kneels down and washes the feet of his disciples. Even Judas, even the one who would betray him. This is what divine love looks like. Humble, self-giving, unconditional. As St. John Chrysostom writes, Christ gives himself not only to be seen, but to be received. On Holy Thursday, don't just attend Mass. Stay, watch, pray. Sit with him in the garden. Ask yourself, do I receive the Eucharist with awe, or has it become routine? And then ask, whose feet is Christ calling me to wash today? Here are some things you can do to enter into this time. Attend Mass, and after, cover or put away your holy pictures and/or statues or crucifixes, and also deepen your scriptural reading. Then comes Good Friday, the day the world went silent, the day love was crucified. In Isaiah 53, we hear the prophecy, but he was wounded for our transgressions, he was bruised for our iniquities. And in John 19, we see its fulfillment. Jesus is lifted up on the cross, rejected, broken, bleeding, and yet this is not defeat. This is victory. The Catechism of the Catholic Church tells us the cross is the unique sacrifice of Christ, the source of eternal salvation. This is the moment where sin was destroyed, not by power, but by love. St. Athanasius wrote, "Christ became man so that through his death we might be restored." On Good Friday, don't rush past the cross. Kneel before it, touch it, venerate it, and ask, what in my life needs to die with Christ? What sin am I still holding on to? What wound am I afraid to surrender? Because the cross is not just something Jesus carried. It is something he invites us to carry with him. Here are some things you can do to enter into this time. Keep silence as able, especially from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. while Jesus was on the cross. Spend more time praying, reflecting on the Passion. Pray the Stations of the Cross with your parish, your family, or even by yourself. Pray the sorrowful mysteries of the Rosary. Fast today and observe eating no meat. Also, today is when you would want to start the Divine Mercy Novena. And then silence. Holy Saturday. No Mass, no Eucharist, no visible action, just waiting. Just stillness, just the tomb. But beneath the silence, something is happening. In 1 Peter chapter 3, 18 through 21, we are told, being put to death in the flesh, but made alive in the Spirit, in which he went and preached to the spirits in prison, who formerly did not obey, when God's patience waited in the days of Noah. Baptism, which corresponds to this, now saves you. Christ descended to the dead. He enters into darkness, into death itself, to bring light. The Catechism of the Catholic Church says, Christ went down into the depths of death so that the dead will hear the voice of the Son of God, and those who hear will live. And in the ancient homily from this day we hear, awake, O sleeper, and rise from the dead, and Christ will give you light. Holy Saturday speaks to every moment in our lives, when God feels silent, when prayers seem unanswered, when hope feels buried. But this day reminds us, God is working, even when we cannot see him. So sit in the silence. Do not rush to Easter. Let God meet you in the waiting. Here are some things you can do to enter into this time. Take the day off to fully devote your attention to the moment. Decorate your house with Easter lilies, symbolizing the hope and joy of the resurrection. Go to Easter Vigil, where we still bring people seeking God into the church, through the same baptism spoken about in 1 Peter. As we've seen, the Triduum is not just 3 separate days. It is one single mystery, one movement of love, from the Last Supper to the cross, to the silence of the tomb, and finally to the resurrection. And we are not meant to simply watch it unfold. We are invited to enter into it. So this year, don't just attend, participate. Stay with him, walk with him, wait with him, and let these sacred days transform your heart. If this video helped you see the Triduum in a new way, please like the video, share your reflections in the comments below, and subscribe for more content to help you grow deeper in your Catholic faith. And until next time, stay close to Christ and his church.